Hello and welcome to another video. Now, today we're going to do something fairly simple, but it's quite delicious, and I wasn't really aware of it until very recently. We're going to do a quick and easy Lithuanian snack, which is super simple to prepare, has 2 ingredients, and can be made up in about 30 seconds. Referring to cucumbers and honey. So we're going to go ahead and make this today, and it only has 2 ingredients, cucumbers and honey. Now, I've tried a bunch of different honeys for this, and I've actually just settled on a standard wildflower honey because the effect of the honey on the cucumbers is quite unexpected. If you try a heavier honey, like an oak flower honey or something, then you get something which where the honey overpowers the cucumbers. But where it doesn't overpower the cucumbers, you get a really interesting effect. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to slice some cucumbers, and I'm going to drizzle a little bit of honey over the top. So let's go ahead and get started, and this will be a fairly short video. So here, I'm just going to cut the end off a bit, and I'm going to cut the cucumbers into relatively thick pieces. Doesn't have to be particularly thin, and I think that'll be enough. Then all we're going to do is we're going to put it on a plate. And, you know, for having a nice plating here, I think the most important, I'm going to cut a few more pieces here, just about like, I think one of the most important things is to actually have a nice plate that contrasts with the cucumbers a bit. And yeah, that's all. Arrange them nicely on the plate. And then we're just going to take our honey and going to drizzle it lightly over the cucumbers. And there we have it. Cucumbers and honey. And so now for the taste test. Just going to take a piece of this. What's really interesting about this dish is that I kind of expected something where you taste the cucumber and the honey sort of together or separate, but in this combination something else emerges as well. There's an almost herbal flavor that comes out of the cucumbers when the honey is added. So this doesn't quite taste like cucumbers anymore, and that flavor doesn't come from the honey. It's definitely from the cucumbers, but it's really unusual. I really like it. You know, the first impression is of the cucumbers and the honey separately. And then you get this really interesting sort of herbal flavor that comes out of the mixture. It's really, really, really quite delightful. I like it. And there's a reason why this dish is caught on. Now, if you find this content interesting, I really hope I've earned a subscription from you. I'd also strongly urge people, if they see something that could be improved in one of my videos, to certainly leave that in the comments. Sometimes I might make changes due to ingredients or cinematics, but or sometimes maybe even I don't know the difference. So I always very, very much appreciate those sorts of comments. They also help anybody else who views a video and wants to make it. They can read the comments and maybe get some additional tips that maybe I haven't included. So strongly recommend that. I additionally recommend, liking and sharing these videos, just simply because I use that to determine what kinds of content people like, and I want to provide more of that sort of content. Anyway, recipes in the description as always, although this is super simple, maybe it doesn't even need one. Bon appetit, and see you next week.